Hi, my name is David Keeney. I've been an Android user for about a decade now, including both tablets and cell phones. And I've always found the most limiting aspect of Android use is data input. Basically you get to type on a soft keyboard with your thumbs. There's got to be a better way to do data entry than that. Okay, since forever it seems, when someone wanted to enter data on a tablet, they would reach for a pen or a pencil or some kind of a stylus and use strokes on the surface of the tablet. Many of us think that's a more intuitive way to do data entry than tapping on a soft keyboard. Okay, there are existing software data input that attempts to use AI and neural nets to read English and natural language handwriting. But face it, humans aren't very good at reading other people's cursive. AI is never going to be good at it, never going to be great. So I've created a new cursive system. It uses a new set of stroke sequences that's designed to be unambiguous. You always get the letters you want, always the words you want, without need for autocorrection. Because the stroke sequence is new, there's a learning curve involved for the user. But we've made that learning curve as gentle as possible by providing interactive menus every stroke of the way. Why don't we take a look at it? When the app requests the keyboard shown, the keyboard overlays the complete screen. So we use the name of the language in effect tiled to show you that the keyboard is active. And then when you start with the stylus, it shows you the first of a set of cascading menus. The first menu will have all the letters and symbols grouped. And a radial motion with the stylus will select that option and render another menu with that option broken down. Those options broken down. And most letters and the more common symbols can be selected with a two-stroke sequence. Some of the less commonly used letters will require 3 or more. Okay, here we're seeing the replay accelerated. I can't actually write that fast. You notice as you're watching that each menu has a blue or green dot. Okay, that option isn't actually a selection. It just serves to move the menu over. Because when you make a radial stroke with the stylus, it replaces the menu with a new menu, but the stylus might still be moving. And it will render that dot option in line with the stylus so that if your stylus is still moving, you don't double select. It allows you to kind of write quickly because the stylus never has to stop in the middle of the word. This cascading menu system can be adapted to different alphabets. You can have a greater number or smaller number of menus to accommodate alphabets of different sizes. And because the menus are always rendered, each menu has the same options in the same order, your hands can learn the right sequence for each letter with practice, and you can write just as smoothly as with native cursive. It can be slow to start, though. Slow to learn. Awesome. You're still with me. You were just watching a screen recording of the cursive data input in action. So you might be wondering, why is Dave trying to raise money for something that already exists? Well, we'd like to add some features. Namely, we'd like to add language dictionaries for an auto-suggest, auto-completion feature. Not autocorrect, but auto-suggestion. And we'd like to add additional alphabets. This cascading menu system is extensible, so it'll accommodate alphabets that are bigger or smaller than the Latin alphabet. Among the alphabets we'd like to support are Arabic, for the writers of Arabic and Persian, an alphabet called Devanagari, which is used in Sanskrit, in Hindi, and various other South Asian languages. Also Cyrillic for writers of Russian and Ukrainian, and even Chinese traditional characters can be reduced to a set of 29 basic glyphs, and traditional characters, all tens of thousands of characters, can be created from a combination of those glyphs, which can be produced using the KeeneyKursive menu system. So with those alphabets and those languages, around 90% of the world's population can be served with their native language. If this intrigues you, please feel free to commit a few dollars to the project, and we'll hire a programmer for maybe a month and some consulting time with linguists to get the language handling right, and we'll make it happen. Thank you.